Hi folks, it's DC here from DC's Gadgets, and today is October the 1st, 2019. Quick update on yesterday's status. The box on the left there is my cell builder. It's a 5-frame Nuke. Queen was in it yesterday, and I figured out that the Queen that was in there was the one that came out of the middle box. So I put her in a JZBZ cage with some candy plug, and I've got a Queen excluder grid on the front now so she can't get back out. And I did a set of grafts last night. I did 14 grafts, I believe. Sitting in the truck at 8 o'clock at night in the dark with bees crawling my head. What a fun time. But yeah, I think it was 14, and I checked them earlier. They're working 11 out of 14. So that was pretty good considering how dark it was and the problem. And the one on the right is just a colony. Notice that the front door it's got a pretty good stain on it because they're working this Brazilian pepper pretty good, and they're bringing in honey. All right, other item. Talk about screen bottom boards. This is what I was using for screen bottom boards since I got started. It's real simple design. Essentially, it's just a picture frame made from a 1x2, and then I take the little pieces that I cut off. When I build my boxes, I build 8-frame mediums, and I make them out of a 1x8. So this is the strip that gets cut off the wood to make the 1x8, 6 5/8 deep. Make the picture frame, put that on, put on hardware cloth. Real simple design. The box goes on it, but it's wide open. So now I've said this before. I had problems last year. I don't think the bees liked it. They vacate the thing. And I think beetles can come in the bottom anyway. So I was trying to get away from these things. So earlier in the year, I made some like this. These cookie pans you get at Dollar Tree. They cost $1. So I made some like this. 2x4s that I ripped down on the sides. And then cut a groove in the middle. So the pan slides in and out. Real simple. And the first ones I did, I just put hardware cloth back in here, so just like I did on the picture frames. Put hardware cloth there. I still didn't like it because it's still kind of open. I've got 2 of them like that, and they're working okay, but just didn't like it. So next change was this one, which is pretty straightforward. Also, it's still making it square, but I've got a gap here. These are 3/4. I use a piece of 1x4 to space it, and the one in the middle is about 1 inch. So less air coming through. Piece of hardware cloth in each spot, and then the pan goes in there, and you put either vegetable oil or some diatomaceous in the pan. I got 2 of these out right now, and they work pretty good. But since I work in sheet metal and I get scrap piece of sheet metal every now and then, the last one is this right here, which I put 4 of these in the club yard Sunday. So this is just some 40,000 stick sheet metal. It's got some 1/8 inch wide slots, 1/2 inch long. And it screws right there. So hot air coming through, hot light coming through, because I think light is part of the thing too. The amount of light coming through. This is restricting the amount of light, restricting the amount of air. There's still some ventilation because it's not totally sealed. The beetles can get through. I put 4 of these in the yard Sunday, and I checked one yesterday, and there was like 25 dead beetles in one already. So it's just, I put diatomaceous earth in here. Close it up just a little bit, close it up, and I bend the bottom over so I can push in and easy, but then when I want to get it out, I can put my hive tool, pull it out. It's in the back of the beehive, and they slide pretty easy, so I'm not going to disturb the bees. I haven't had them on long enough to find out if the bees are going to get under there and propolize them yet. They might. Just have to see, but that's what it is.